we supposed to talk, or are we just listening to the song?
No, we will just talk now. Hello and
Alrighty.
welcome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have the honor. We have the another night with the stars, and we have Wes Hauch from the Alluvial. I was trying to pronounce the band correctly, your name correctly. Hopefully, it's correct. How are you, mate, today?
I'm good, man. How are you?
A little bit tired after work, but yeah, everything's fine. So finally home, having some fun with the interview. So how's these uncertain days with this COVID in the US?
Um, Earlier this year, I sort of accepted the fact that nothing was going to happen for the rest of the year in terms of shows. I keep seeing things pop up, but I mean, your guess is as good as mine. And I think as far as the people who are booking tours right now, I hope that they do. I hope that shows happen, but like, um, we have a few like tours confirmed right now, but it's all we're hearing is everything is going to get pushed to 2022. At least the emails that I've seen. So
Yep.
um, in the meantime, we're just kind of like you would go outside of a, like Cannibal Corpse went outside of a Metallica show and flyered everyone's cars. You know what I mean? In the 80s, the version of that these days on is just going and making content on the internet. We're flyering your car on the internet right now, and you know, hopefully, hopefully it's enough to get people to involved with what the band's doing and the music, and then eventually come out and see us.
So
I
for
keep
those,
hearing.
yeah, sorry,
No,
Wes,
go
go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, for
No,
those
no,
who
no, no.
just
I was
join
just gonna.
us, for those who just join us, we are streaming live from America all the way down to to Liverpool, and I have Wes Hauch from the Alluvial band from America, and the founder, father of two, and especially guitarist, songwriter, producer, guitar instructor, hobbies engineer, and sometimes vocalist. What that's supposed to mean? Sometimes vocalist.
Yeah, well, there's a handful of songs on the record that I do vocals on. That 140 that you were playing a minute ago,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the main one where I do most of the, that's definitely the song that I do singing on the most.
Yeah, yeah.
But yes, there's a few other songs on the record where I just sing on the choruses. So for everyone who's going to hear it tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
anytime you hear singing, and I'm air quotes singing, which is really just me yelling,
Yeah.
that is, anytime you hear that, that's me. So
So you songwriter, so that means you all the stuff from the LA, it's your stuff basically. The lyrics, the music.
yes, sir.
All right. So my favorite at the moment is the 40 stories. That's no doubt about that. You shoot you shoot the video as well. When was the video shoot, and how difficult was to put it together these days?
I guess the difficult part was getting everyone here, but I mean, it worked in our favor. Kevin lives in Long Island, New York. Tim lives in Houston, Texas, and Matt lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So everyone flew here, and we did two music videos: the one for Ulysses and then the one for 40. So like we did them back to back. Well, no, we had a day off in between because I had to find a place for us to do the 40 music video. But to answer your question about that specific music video, 40, we did it on this ranch that's like 20-30 minutes away from my house. And there are these super sweet people that let us go out there. They had like a guest home that we were able to go in and stay warm because it was like fucking 28 degrees out when we did that. So like
Yeah, look
all of
like.
us are freezing. All of us are freezing in that video. And it was a cool farm. They had like alpacas everywhere, which kind of look like llamas, but they have like little flat top haircuts. And then my friend Aaron Marsh filmed it all. Super beautiful guy, incredibly talented artist, illustrator, videographer. Like he just, he's done a lot of. I was very grateful that we were able to get him to do those videos, and he definitely got the vision for them right off the bat. Like I gave him for the Ulysses video, I wanted it to look like a mixture between the Filter "Hey Man, Nice Shot" video and Mouth for War from Pantera, but like kind of try to make them modern. And then the idea for 40 was entirely his, like kind of doing this thing out in the woods where there was this creepy lighting and all the, effects that he added as far as like how the film quality degrades in the video. That was all his idea. Like he's able to just do stuff that like I didn't even, wouldn't have thought of, which has been great for us because right now the best thing we can do is kind of try to have the best presentation as possible, and I'm proud of those two music videos.
So where's the new album by name Sarcoma, which is very kind of doom, kind of dark name. How do you come up with this name? I know we have all kind of media, I would like to hear from you. How do you come up with this name and why?
It's the name of a song.
Yep.
And the original title for the record, I was thinking was going to be Sleepers Become Giants.
Mm-hmm.
But Kevin asked me what that word meant, sarcoma. And for anyone who doesn't know, it's a type of cancer that grows from your cartilage and your ligaments and your tendons, basically all of the connective tissue in your body that holds your skeleton together.
Yeah.
And he took the lyrical content from the record and sort of like pieced together for me that each one of the songs dealt with the human fallibility and how that affects connections to each other. And he just thought that sarcoma was a better title. And I tend to agree. I mean, it's one word and we don't need to like abbreviate it or anything like that. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So that ended up being the title, and you could thank Kevin Muller for that.
So the album will be out tomorrow. You said, there is no tour at the moment scheduled. Are you guys maybe planning some open live stream for the kind of album, or what do you think?
No, we do have some tours booked right now, but I mean, like I said, your guess is as good as mine as to when they're going to happen. They keep getting pushed out. Yes, I can't really say all that much more about it just because like, I'm sure that this person wants to kind of let the cat out of the bag whenever they do it, or fuck it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we could because he did say it on the show. Jose Mangan's been really great to us so far. He's like been playing these singles on Liquid Metal a lot, and Ulysses has been in that Devil's Dozen, which is like I think it's like a listener curated, voted on list of songs that they want to hear. So like, I mean, Ulysses and 40 have been getting played anywhere from 5 to 10 times a day on Liquid Metal. So thanks, Jose. But yeah, we're planning on doing this live stream thing for Liquid Metal.
Cool.
That's the only thing that I can think of that, right now. If I'm not supposed to let the cat out of the bag on that, I'm sorry, Jose, but the only reason I know about it is he said he was inviting us to do it on his show. So.
It just blew out before he actually let you know, don't you? Funny.
Well, yeah. I mean, like we didn't hear. I didn't get an email about it. I just heard about it on the show, or my wife did. She was listening and she was like, "Hey, he's going to ask you to do this thing," and I was like, "Oh wow, okay." So
Cool, cool. Yeah, so yeah, because there's some all kind of bands, in America that just announced, couple show tours, short show tours in America. I think they're starting at the end of the June. So when is your first show scheduled, Wes?
cannot tell you that, buddy.
Okay, no
Um,
problem. Okay, no
there's,
problem.
there's, I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to go and talk about the tours that we've confirmed because I mean that has a lot to do with people who make decisions and promoters and all kinds of people who would probably prefer to let that out and
All right, no
do
problem.
it on their own. But yeah,
No worries. All right, so sarcoma. So it's out tomorrow. We already spinning, those three singles that be released lately on RadioBloodstream.com worldwide. One of our after Europe, I would say America is our biggest, listening continent, where everybody's listening, and probably Australia. What we can expect from this album overall? What was it's the second album from the O band. So what we can expect this time? It's very. I love this. It's very technique. I love the vocalist. It's absolutely Kevin. Kevin, that's his name. Kevin.
sir.
So I love his voice. So where you guys like to be, or what we can expect from this album?
I would say that if you like of the mixture of stuff on the first record, which I mean, like I've said this a few different times, but it's kind of like 30% death metal, 30% sort of traditional metal, uh, like 20% black and roll, and then like 20% sort of like Alice in Chains, Soundgarden kind of thing. If you like that, it's going to be that, but in 3.5, 4.5 minute long song formats that definitely makes sense for a vocalist. Choruses, a whole bunch of lead guitar, a whole lot of. I guess there's technical stuff, but I think that the band is conservatively tech.
Yep.
I think that for anyone who was a big fan of the first record, there's a song for you on there. It's called Sugar Paper. I think that if you like some of the stuff on the first record, like Occlusion,
Yep.
and Deep Longing for Annihilation, and As the Crow Flies, and like some of those songs that, think of it as all three of those songs, but mashed together in like the best instrumental alluvial song that you've ever heard. So yeah, I guess that was important for me to sort of make sure that there was an instrumental song on the record to not let everyone feel like they were left out, because despite me not posting or saying anything about the band for the last 3-4 years since that record's come out, there have been a lot of people who have arrived to that Spotify page or whatever that got involved in the band with no coercion. In other words, I wasn't posting daily, weekly, monthly, going like, "Hey, check us out on Spotify." I've been very quiet about the band as I've been kind of just, getting this record ready. So,
So
uh,
that.
thank
So
you to all those people.
yeah. So the last year and a half or so, where everything was locked down, how you guys keeping yourself busy? I'm sure you guys be involved in this promotion, get this album out as soon as possible. Is anything else you been doing? Except enjoying your family and stuff. So, is anything else you've been doing?
All of us kind of are gamefully employed. I mean, my main thing is I teach guitar, and so I do that right here from this very spot that we're talking
All
to each
right.
other on. I uh, have been doing press, not unlike this, and yes, spending time with my wife and with my kids, and I think as far as our obligations at this point are pretty soft. You know what I mean? Like we the COVID thing, we're lucky that we were able to put this band together in this limbo time, because there were a lot of bands who, are tenured, very seasoned, and had just put a record out, or were like, hold on one second. Sorry, I'm getting called by like 4 different people. Hey, dude, I'm doing an interview right now. I looked at the schedule, so can I call you back in a minute?
You can.
All right, later. Sorry about that, buddy.
No worries. Yeah, we're already overlapping a little bit. So, yeah. So let's go to the So you're keeping yourself busy. You guitarist teacher, and all the band, trying to keep themselves busy in any kind of world. It can kind of work. So the last question is now. So where we can get your stuff, where we can buy your stuff. So at the normal channels on your website, I assume, on. Any other nuclear blast?
You go to alluvialofficial.com. Alluvialofficial.com. That'll give you links to
everything.
Nuclear Blast pre-order, which has vinyl and a CD and then a shirt design. You can go to the Kings Road merch store, which is also linked there, and that also has all the same thing, but you have 3 different shirt designs that are different from the Nuclear Blast one. And then naturally, iTunes and Amazon are all places where you could buy the record. And put it this way, if you want to see us live right now, the best possible thing you could do would be to buy a record, because there a whole lot of things get determined about appraising a band's value when it comes to how many records they sell in the first week. So if you do that for us, that would be great.
All right, cool.
I would be forever grateful, and I'll buy you a beer whenever I see you.
All right, cool. Hopefully I can get to America anytime soon, because I haven't been in America for 10 years now. Ooh, I need to change that.
All right, buddy. Well,
all right. Svaz, thank you very much to have a chat with you. Thank you very much for having you. And as I'm always saying, hopefully we'll see you live and we can do the interview, face to face.
Absolutely, buddy.
And have the beer to get it.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, man.
All right. Take care. Thank you very much. Cheers.
All right, buddy.
All right, so there was a Wes Hauch from America, the band Alluvial, and here we go. The band is just releasing the album tomorrow by the name Sarcoma, and here we go. One of the latest released album or released singles, Die on the Line. So here we go. It is boom. Alright guys, the rest of it you can buy tomorrow. The album will be out tomorrow, Sarcoma by Alluvial. And we have an interview with Wes Hauch, streaming live from America. All right, so here we go. Check them out. Facebook, Alluvial. Put on a YouTube channel as well. So make sure you check them out and buy the album tomorrow, because that's the best way you can help these guys when they can't tour. Take care, and I'll see you in the next live interview. Take care. Stay safe.
To let go of the role you have today and the greatest sides. I'm made border to my little says I say yes, I'll do it again. I'm gonna take a new bitch on a rabbit's fair. All six from the radio we raise completion. I'm made border to my little says I say yes, I'll do it again. My volunteer, I'm celeste, line underline, inspired to complete.
Okay, take care.
Radio Bloodstream, the place where your music lives.